So Luke, where did you when did you decide to start doing like content creation of any kind? Did it happen naturally? Did you plan it?
Yeah, it kind of happened naturally. Because my original videos are on a channel that I don't think even exists anymore. That were all RuneScape videos in like 2008. So I've been
I love
playing
RuneScape.
Oh, dude. So me and my friends have got this joke that RuneScape is a black hole. Like you can take a break from RuneScape, but you can never quit it. You get sucked back in at some point. Like I've been playing RuneScape since 2004, since RS2 just came out. And I've never stopped. I've literally never stopped.
I mean, it's been some years for me, but I started about the same time, 2004, and it was an addiction like none other, like crack. You couldn't stop. And the thing is like nothing in that game is too much fun, really. It's lots of clicking, but all together it makes something so enjoyable.
I always think that, like nowadays when I'm playing it, I often get this weird feeling like this isn't like an MMO like WoW, where I'm actually like doing like full combos and stuff and like spamming loads of keys. I am just clicking and hitting like the odd function key, but it's still so satisfying. It's the classic RuneScape formula is a formula that no other game has managed to replicate, and that it's just so it shouldn't be fun. Like you were saying,
it's its own thing. I mean,
fun.
To paint an idea for you, Josh, because I know you have a little experience with RuneScape.
Yeah, I've only played a couple hours of it, and it was fun. It was
when I was a kid, I would it would be the weekend, I'd be off school, and I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna spend all Saturday from early morning till night cutting yews to get my tree my wood cutting up, and it was insane because all I did was click trees all day. I mean, that was my whole weekend.
Yeah, and that I never got. I'd see all the memes out of context before I played it, and I was like, I know this is from RuneScape now, but like I don't understand what is going on. And then I played it for a couple hours and I understood more. And most people I talked to didn't even really do like story stuff as much. They would just grind pretty much.
I love all the stories of scamming in that game. And now I used to do it too, but I was not even 10 years old, so I think I could get a pass. I'd do like the, I'm gonna trim your kite shield and give me the rune kite, and I would just take it. But I remember I got it back though, because I remember, like I said, I was not even 10 years old, so I remember walking in. This is a classic. You'll know this exactly, Luke. I walked into a bank, and this guy was like, whoa, if you type your password, it blocks it out. Crazy. So I typed my password and lost my account forever.
Oh no, they used to happen all the time. Like, you'd go to the GE and like half the people there would be saying, whoa, look guys, it stars out my password, star, 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 star. And you'd have people like spamming all the passwords and security questions and stuff. Oh god.
I think my password was like poopy948 or something. I was 8 years old.
That sounds about right.
That's a great password.
Sounds about right. But yeah, I got into content creation initially. I think really tracing it back to the source was RuneScape. Back in the days of like early YouTube, and even technically when it wasn't even YouTube, when it was Google Videos, I used to watch like RuneScape money making tutorials where some guy would have like Finger 11 Paralyzer playing in the background, typing on Notepad saying, hey guys, and spelling guys wrong and deleting it and typing it again. Like, I used to look at all those guys and be like, you know what, I want to do that. That sounds kind of fun. So I installed Windows Movie Maker in like 2008 and started making like really, really god-awful RuneScape guides. And then I kind of just transitioned from there. Obviously, I was a Halo fan as well. And when I started playing Halo 3 matchmaking, which wasn't until like 2008, because I had weird internet Xbox Live issues for like the first 6 months of Halo 3. I found out about this thing called HLG, which is where you basically get the lead on the enemy team and then hide. The entire team gets hidden, but the spots aren't just like sitting in a corner. It's like really cool trick jumps, grenade jumps, like butterfly jumping and stuff like that, power drain jumping, loads of really cool jumping techniques. And I was like, you know what, I want to do that. So that's where the name HiddenXperia comes from, HLG. And I started out wanting
Origins.
to make... there you go, there's the origins. I started out wanting to make HLG videos, and I did make a load of HLG videos. Sadly, I had to delete them because of copyright issues, because I used like loads of like Breaking Benjamin, Biffy Clyro, My Chemical Romance, Hollywood and Dead music in them, and I had to wipe them all for copyright reasons, unfortunately. And I really wish I could get those videos back, because they're like treasured memories. I don't know if they're... I'm hoping that they're like somewhere on like some old hard drive or something that I can find. But that was really my entrance into Halo content creation, making HLG videos. And then from there on out, I kind of just did... So my first 3-ish years of YouTube were just all over the place. I was like 13, 14, 15 at the time. I didn't really know what I was doing. YouTube was still very much in its infancy. And I was playing a lot of Halo, but I've also always been a really big fan of Call of Duty Zombies and like both the gameplay and also the lore and the story. So I used to make zombies videos as well. Funnily enough, you know Pixel Flare?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So back in 2011, I used to be on a zombies channel with him.
Oh, okay.
Kind of crazy. I used to make zombies content on the channel with him in 2011 and 2012. And I made loads of that as well as Halo. But then when Halo 4 got announced, I was like, right, okay, I think this is going to be huge. I need to throw everything at this game. So I quit zombies, I quit Minecraft, quit everything else, and just threw everything at Halo 4. Sadly, Halo 4 didn't turn out how we'd all hoped, and it kind of like, in terms of population.
Did you see that in your YouTube performance as well?
My channel died.
Oh, man.
Wow.
It died, so I stopped. I stopped doing YouTube. It hit the point where I wasn't even pulling 100 views in a video.
Just diminishing returns all around.
Yeah, it was.
Do you remember what kind of subscribers you were at that point?
Yeah, probably like a K, 1,000, maybe like 900 something. So I wasn't like big or anything. My channel was still, because I hadn't really had anything. I hadn't really focused my attention on anything to try and grow in like a niche or anything.
Yeah.
So my channel wasn't. The views were just not there. That was the bottom line, and I had school stuff to focus on. And I was like, you know what, maybe it's time that like I stop this. But then a year and a half after I quit, I quit. I think my last video was about the Halo 5 announcement trailer with Chief in the poncho, and I still love that trailer so much to this day.
Oh, me too. Classic.
Fingers crossed one day we get that poncho.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I came back like a year and a half later when Halo 5 marketing was kicking off, because I was in my final year of school. I was going to university, which I didn't want to go to do a degree that I had no interest in and I just didn't care about at all. I was doing it because basically I kind of got funneled into it. Like, it was either go and spend 3 years at university doing a degree, or like, I don't know. So I was like, you know what? Screw it, I'll do this.
It's hard to know what to do when you're in your 20s.
Yeah, right. I wasn't even that old. I was like, when I started YouTube again, I think I was 17 or 18 when I kicked it off again. So I was like, right, I need to come up with an alternative. I'm gonna have to go to university for 3 years and do this degree, but I don't want to do anything with it as a job. So I need to create something else. And I was like, right, so what is there? I'm really hyped for Halo 5. All the marketing looks really sick. I still miss doing YouTube, because that was the thing. I quit YouTube, not because I didn't enjoy it. I missed it. The year and a half where I didn't do it, I really, really missed making videos. It felt like, I can remember quite vividly, it felt like there was a part of my life that was absent, which sounds really melodramatic and kind of just...
No, I get that,
like,
though.
there, but, like,
Yeah.
it becomes so ingrained in me that, like, I'd be making content when I got home from school. I'd be editing videos. I'd be thinking of video ideas. And when that stopped being the thing, I don't know, it genuinely felt like a part of me was missing. So I was like, right, I'm going to come back to YouTube. I'm going to start making content again. I'm going to this time do it with like I'm going to do it with a strategy. I'm going to focus on one niche and build that niche and then expand out from there. And I was like, right, so what niche, what part of Halo do I really like? So it was either between competitive Halo or the lore, and I chose lore. And I'm happy I did, because I think I had more fun with that overall. So I came back, I focused for the first probably 2 years of content that I made for YouTube. When I came back, honestly, I focused primarily on just lore content, lore, theories, speculation, and just kind of stuff like that. And then I built that niche, and then built off of that, expanded out of that. I went to like news videos, and then gameplay videos, and I've even dabbled in other stuff as well now, like SCP stuff, which I keep getting a lot of people asking for more SCP videos. I will make more. Anybody watching, I will make more. I promise I will do. Just right now, it's a hard time to be making content that's not about Halo. But yeah, that's kind of the War and Peace level history of how I started with content creation and Halo content creation in particular.
So do you remember the moment where you realized you were finally like gaining traction as HiddenXperia? Like what was the video
Yes.
or the moment?
So there are two very specific moments. One was a collaboration that I did with Halo Canon, actually, right before Halo 5 came out.
Oh, nice.
We did. I was a massive fan of Halo Canon. When he followed me back on Twitter, I freaked out. And I was like, holy shit, dude, what? This is crazy. And then I I shot my shot, slid into his DMs, and was like, "Hey, do you want to collab before Halo 5?" And he was like, "Yeah, let's do it." I was like, "What?"
He's great. He's great.
Ian is a fantastic. I owe so much of my success to Ian. Honestly, the guy's fantastic. I owe a lot of my.
He genuinely tries to help people. You know, he was a guest on our show less than a year into starting, and then he has also mentioned us on his YouTube several times.
Yeah, Ian is a great guy. A great guy. He's helped me out massively over the years. So we did a collab of the history of the Arbiter, and that gained me quite a lot of traction. Because that was like right before Halo 5, views were like banging. Everyone was pulling like high 5, low 6 figures on videos. So like, I remember sitting there when the video released, just F5ing like every 5 seconds. My sub counter in the comments, just reading them all come in.
It's awesome.
That had to be quite the euphoria.
Dude, euphoria is the perfect term for it. It really is. You do feel euphoric. So I owe a lot of that to Ian. And then a few minutes later, after Halo 5 came out, I made a video about why the elites look different, like the canonical reasons for why the elites look different in Halo 4 and Halo 5. And I remember that video, I just kind of made it because I felt like, so I've seen a lot of people talking about it. I myself had been curious. I hadn't found out the reason until recently before that. So I was like, that's cool. I'll make a video about that. And then I released it. And I actually quite vividly remember this. I released it, and then I went to like go eat dinner or something. Came back upstairs, and like I thought the view count had bugged because it's one of those videos that had just like hit the algorithm. Just got really lucky and just smashed the algorithm, and it was absolutely banging. I was like, hang on, this has got to be a bug. There's no way this video is doing this well. So I was refreshing it. I didn't even restart on my PC. It went in down, turn it off and on again.
Power cycle.
But
Can't
exactly.
be real.
But no, it was real, and that video gave me quite a lot of traction as well. And then from there on out, I was like, right, there's a clear kind of need for lore content. So there you go.